11. Make people want to do what you suggest. Have you ever tried to get someone on board with your idea only to meet resistance? You might have found yourself explaining the benefits, laying out the details, and yet they still seem uninterested or unwilling to take action. It's frustrating, right? The truth is, getting others to follow your lead doesn't come from forceful persuasion or dictating what they should do. It comes from inspiring them in a way that makes them want to take part, because they see the value and feel motivated. This is where the power of influence really comes into play. Instead of telling people what to do, show them why it benefits them. When people can see how your suggestion aligns with their own goals, values, or desires, they're much more likely to get involved. The key isn't in convincing them with logic alone. It's in inspiring them to act based on their own desires and motivations. The Stoics understood this well. They didn't believe in forcing people to think or act a certain way. They believed in teaching through example, offering wisdom, and allowing others to come to their own conclusions. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often reflected on the importance of understanding the needs and motivations of others. He didn't impose his will. He sought to influence through wisdom, empathy, and respect for individual freedom. So how does this translate to you and your interactions? Instead of pushing your ideas onto others, start by showing them the benefits. Help them understand how your suggestion will make their life better, easier, or more fulfilling. The best way to inspire cooperation is by making others see that their involvement will lead to something positive for them. When they can clearly see how it will serve their own interests, they'll be far more motivated to take action. Think about the times when you've been most excited about an idea. It wasn't when someone told you what to do. It was when someone shared how that idea aligned with your values and goals. When people can see how your suggestion will lead to a better outcome for them, they're far more likely to embrace it. For example, let's say you want to implement a new project at work. Instead of pushing your idea through, take the time to talk with your team about how the project will benefit them personally or professionally. Ask for their input and allow them to feel like they're part of the process. When they see how it aligns with their own goals and interests, they'll feel more invested in bringing the idea to life. This approach isn't about manipulation, it's about creating alignment. When you inspire others by showing them how their involvement will benefit them, you empower them to take action willingly. And the best part, when they take action willingly, they're much more likely to follow through and do their best work. So, the next time you need someone to take action, think about how you can frame your suggestion in a way that resonates with their goals and values. Make them want to be a part of it, not because they have to, but because they want to. This shift in perspective can dramatically improve how you influence others and create lasting cooperation. By making people want to do what you suggest, you don't just get compliance. You inspire engagement, excitement, and a deeper sense of shared purpose. That's the true power of influence, and it's far more effective than simply telling people what to do. You've now unlocked 11 powerful principles from how to win friends and influence people through the lens of Stoic philosophy. Principles that, when practiced, can transform not only your relationships, but your life as well. These aren't just tactics for getting others to do what you want. They're principles for building genuine, lasting connections based on respect, empathy, and shared values. But as with any Stoic practice, it's not enough to simply understand these principles. It's about living them. It's about showing up every day with intentionality, practicing patience, and leading by example. True influence comes not from manipulating others, but from inspiring them, empowering them, and showing them the value of collaboration, mutual respect, and personal growth. So ask yourself, how can you begin applying these principles in your own life? Maybe it starts with focusing on encouraging others rather than criticizing them. Perhaps it's about listening more deeply and showing genuine appreciation. Whatever the first step is for you, remember that the journey to building meaningful, influential relationships begins with one small action. If you found value in today's episode, I encourage you to take what you've learned and put it into practice. Start small, but start now. The more you apply these principles, the more natural they will become, and the stronger the bonds you form will be. Thank you for tuning in. If this episode resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Every little bit of support helps us continue bringing valuable Stoic wisdom to your life. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments. How have you been able to apply these Stoic principles in your own relationships? Until next time, stay disciplined, stay focused, and keep building the relationships that will elevate your life.